Hey my queens, kings, and royal family, welcome back to my channel. Hey y'all, so I'm back with another one. This video is the start of my hot girl summer hair series. Yes, we have a hair series that is started on my channel. Really super excited about it. And what I'm just showing you here, guys, is a wig that I constructed myself. Just a little bit of specs on the hair. The hair is from Amazon. And it is deep wave 613 blonde human hair with frontal. I got a 14-inch frontal with the 16, 18, 20 bundles. As you can see, it's really full and luxurious. The vendor is called Beaufox, but it's actually sold by Magic Hair Company or something like that. Magic Hair Shop. Yes, and I'm going to get into my experience with the hair, but here I am showing you guys just all the hair dye that I used. I use hair dye from Adore, of course, which I love, and Kiss Colors, which I love as well. So just a few specifications on the hair. I honestly, I would never buy from this vendor again off Amazon. I know that it sounds super duper bad because the hair does look really nice, and from my perception it is really good quality, but the thing that really killed it for me is the customer service. As you know, everybody in the world knows being a pandemic right now, but my experience with the customer service with contacting them, they did not deliver my order on time the way that they were supposed to. I know there were some issues with FedEx, but you know, with them switching vendors for who they were shipping it through, they gave me a false tracking number. I asked them for my money back several times. They told me no. They didn't offer me any kind of incentive or anything as far as like a discount on, you know, or tried to send me anything back for the inconvenience or anything like that. They were just like, all right, well, we already shipped it, so if you get it and you don't like it, then you know what I'm saying. But I literally ended up getting the hair 5 days later, and I kind of felt like 5 days later than expected. And then I also kind of felt like, well, you know, you guys could at least try to work with me, like, and once I get the hair, of course I ordered it because I want it, you know what I'm saying. So I'm not really trying to, like, you know, go through the process of trying to send anything back, but it was just really bad, poor customer service. I didn't appreciate it. They weren't trying to just do anything to work with me, and I will never support them again, so it's unfortunate. So I would definitely buy from Beaufox, but I would not buy from the Amazon vendor. If anybody's interested in Beaufox, I would just go ahead and go to the AliExpress store or go to their actual website. But yeah, this particular vendor from Amazon was horrible. Customer service was horrible. And I know somebody's probably out there like, well, be a little patient because we are in a pandemic. What is this delay? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm very understanding to that. But my whole thing is, with receiving an invalid tracking number, it led me to be under the impression that my order was not sent at all. And how y'all get somebody an invalid tracking number? But you know, that's neither here nor there. That's my little vent station about it. And as far as the specifications for the hair, it did have really good wefts. As you can see, the bundles are really full. The frontal is really full. The lace on this was actually amazing. And you know, it melted really good to my skin for it to be transparent. So I really like that. And just getting into this dyeing process of it, this was kind of a little bit of trial and error for me, to be honest. You know, I really should have went through and combed everything out first, because as you can see, as I'm going through these strands, this is like low-key like struggling a little bit to try to get the color evenly distributed. So I would definitely recommend you combing out the hair first and then turn around and distributing your color, especially if you're going to do it with your hand and not like paint it on with a brush like I did. I am also purposely not doing the roots. The roots didn't really matter to me because they're covered anyway. So I'm like, why waste the hair dye going that high? Just go like, a half an inch or an inch below, and then I'll still get the payoff that I'm looking for. As well as when it comes down to the frontal as well, I was just really just looking for it to be kind of like that ombre kind of root effect. I really wanted to keep that 613 roots in there, and it came out just how I wanted it. So I'm not gonna do too much talking. Dyeing hair is therapeutic. I love watching it. I'm, going through therapy watching it right now, talking to y'all. But I'm not going to talk too much. I will talk to you guys on the next part. Y'all, so this is how the wig came out as far as the color and everything, and I will spin around and show y'all the wig again once I have it on. But I decided that I wanted to go ahead and add a makeup look to it, but the color and everything came out so good. And I tried to do this look before, but I didn't like it. So that's why the lace is already cut off and everything. I added an elastic band to it. You can definitely add it to make your frontal glueless, but I am just gonna go ahead and apply my frontal and just, yeah, we just gonna do my makeup, apply the frontal, and go from there. Okay, y'all, so the first thing you want to do before applying your wig frontal is you want to clean off your hairline. So I'm taking the Dickinson's Witch Hazel and cleaning off my hairline with that. And then, of course, I am slapping on my wig and I am sizing it accordingly. Of course, I know it fits because, you know, did my previous video, didn't work out, whatever. Then I'm taking my Ghost Bond wig adhesive. If you have bold hold, I would definitely use that. It's going to give you a lot better hold, but I don't really want this wig to stay on. I just want it to stay on for like the video, or just, I think I wore it for like a day or two after this video, and that was all I wanted it to stay on for. So I'm just really just tacking down the sides because I feel like Gotta Be just doesn't get it when it comes down to the size of really like keeping my wig on for my particular head. So this actually worked. And then of course, to go through and melt the hairline and get the hairline to stick down, I use my Got To Be spray, which is my holy grail, and then we gonna slap on that hair man while we do this makeup, sis. Have this white on my lipstick is what I'm using to do my color brows. I can for the life of me do not remember the name, but of course it will be in the description box down below. And we are just forming out that brow. One thing I want to say is when you're doing colored brows, you want to make sure you still do the same technique. Take your spoolie and smooth it out, honey. Do not forget that step. Smooth it out in the front to give you that natural looking brow. Then I am taking my Tarte Shape Tape, and that is what I'm going to use as my eyeshadow base as well. I believe I use my Please over this as well, but I'm not totally for sure. Then I'm going to take my Norvina palette, yes honey, in that blue shade, and then that other little blue shade, you feel me? And I'm just going to blend those colors back and forth until they give me the payoff that I am looking for. So I'm switching back and forth between the Norvina palette and the Makeup Revolution, the Alexis Stone Instinct palette, which is another one of my favorite palettes of all time. Both of these palettes are bomb. Like all the Norvina palettes are super duper bomb, but I really do love that Alexis Stone Instinct palette. Makeup Revolution has some amazing eyeshadows at an affordable price. So if you're looking for that high quality, baby, go ahead and get that, honey. Okay. This next step is so important, and I must say that I love this step so much. And yes, you saw it right. It's baby oil, honey. It's baby oil, and I am taking a Q-tip and baby oil, and I'm cutting my crease. And y'all are gonna see in a quick second why this is so efficient. I got this tip from Makeup by Shan Shan, and if you are in the makeup world or beauty influencer or whatever, you know that we all have been trying this different technique of doing, like, you know, the makeup remover. I've seen people use Vaseline, all different kinds of stuff to get their creases like real clean. See how clean that is? See how clean that is before I'm applying my Please number 0 base, you feel me? But this technique, man, y'all gotta try it. Just make sure when you go through and you clean it up that, you know, you take that other you know, make sure it's as dry as possible, no oil residue at all. I don't care if you got to use 20 Q-tips. Make sure that you go through and do that. And as you can see, I'm just going through and just forming that line, cutting my crease, and it just looks so clean. Like, if you haven't tried it, baby, please try it. Please try it. Then of course we're going to take some of my favorite pigments from Cutie Pop, Glitzy Glitter Honey, and we're going to pop that on out. Just go around like kind of like the reverse ombre of all of the colors. I'm going to take the pink, the orange, the purple, the blue, and then I'm going to take a little bit of green and bam! Y'all gonna see how we work it. Y'all gonna see how we work it. Y'all gonna see how we twerk it, how we work it, how we twerk it. Ayy. Now it's time to get into what this look is all about. For the next step of what I'm going to do, I got this idea from It's Zay Baby on Instagram, and this is her ribbon cut crease. This was like my second attempt, so it's still kind of rough trying to work out the kinks, but I tried to take some eyeshadow first to try to form that line, but I really wanted this to be extremely defined. So I just took some eyeliner, and then I'm actually taking some black eyeshadow and just dark, making it as dark as possible to give it like that bending effect. And then I'm going back with orange to kind of try to blend that out, but you're not really going to see it until this next step of me cutting my crease again. You're not really going to tell that there is a ribbon there until then. So as y'all can see, as I'm coming upon the end, you can see that the ribbon is formed. It's like a little bend, and I know that was kind of quick, but that's pretty much how you do it. And in order to really achieve it, I just want to say it's just going to take some practice. It looks easy, but this was difficult even for me. Even somebody who was in advanced MUA, this kind of look was like really difficult for me. At least the ribbon part was, I should say, was really difficult for me to kind of achieve that illusion look. But I did it, and I'm happy with it, and I feel like with practice you can do it as well. So I'm just haloing everything, and all the colors that I'm using are going to be from the Norvina palettes, honey. Y'all see how that palette, that palette just come through for the win. It just come through for the win, you know. And what is an eye without an under eye? You feel me? What is an eye without an under eye? And we're going through and using the same colors that we used the first time around, and bam, bam, damn, bitch. Damn, you did that, honey. You did that, honey. Like, hot girl, real hot girl shit, Ayy. So you want to take your comb, your hairline might be a little bit hard, so you want to take your comb and kind of like just comb out the hairline. Don't worry about it lifting up or anything like that, because it should be fully tacked down to your head at this point. Then you want to take your eyeshadow. Then you want to take your foundation and further blend in your hairline, especially when you're doing blonde hair, but any kind of hairline. Further blend that in with your foundation brush. A little spray bottle of some leave-in conditioner, but this is just water. Just use the bottle. And then I have some mousse. I don't think I'm going to use the mousse, but I have the Motions Versatile styling lotion mousse, and I have my Shea Moisture coconut hibiscus curl and stale milk. So that is what I'm going to go ahead and use on the hair to tame it down, to style it, to get to where I want to be. You want to be careful around the hairline because you don't want this to lift up. Okay, my royal family, this is the finished results of the wig. Sis is in love. Sis is cute. Sis is, and I had to take it back to the old school. I had these little ballies laying around from this photo shoot that I did, and I was like, this would be so cute. You feel me? It'd be so cute. I know I'm giving you kind of like little girl vibes, but it's whatever. Like, you know, we taking it back. I'm real 90s vibes with, you know, the ribbon cut crease and real colorful. It's hot girl summer, so that's how we coming. You feel me? I want to thank you guys for watching. Of course, make sure you subscribe, like this video, leave me a comment down below. And as I always like to say, adjust your crown, know your worth, know the beauty inside of you is always first. Love y'all. See y'all in the next one. Wow.